All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Fit IT Guy. Today we're going to be installing some all-weather floor mats in our Tesla Model Y. We have the front mats, rear mats, frunk, and trunk mats. So I have the box here. This is from 3W Liners. They make mats for all sorts of cars, and they have some very rugged all-weather mats for the new Model Y Juniper. So I'm just going to go ahead and take them out of the box here. This is my first time opening this up. So they have everything packaged nicely. The box is the full size of the mat, so nothing's folded up, probably except for the trunk and the rear mats, as we can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the front mat first. Here it is, you can see it. Very nice rugged design, and they still have a hole here for the drain hole cover. Go over to the front. You can see with the front here, I already have some scratches. I keep some tools in here, things like that. So I wanted to really protect the front. So this is great. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in right there. You can see it's a perfect fit. And now I can put some of my tools here without, worrying about the bottom of the car being scratched. All right, so they have mats for literally every surface in this car. They have the sub-trunk mats and the trunk mats. Here's our driver mat, and you can see it has a one-piece metal kick pad here for your heel, for your left foot. And again, very premium material, looks nice. And it actually has like a little storage area here for underneath the seat. So it actually not only protects the area where your feet normally are, it protects under the seat too. So if you're ever getting any dirt or sand on there, if you're going to the beach, then it's gonna stop that stuff from going on the carpet too. So I'm just gonna go ahead, open the door here. Just gonna pull off our original mat here. It's actually very hard to get off. We're not gonna need these anymore. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. Put this in like so. And you can see just how easy it all fits in there. So you can see just how good that looks. It looks super premium from the outside. You have that metal kick pad, like I was saying, just gives it a more premium design, especially with the pedals that I have on there. And then you have the under your seat mat as well, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna go over to the passenger side now. We'll grab the passenger liner. What's pretty cool is they have the Model Y logo here on the mat as well. And here's the back of the mat too. They have a premium anti-slip design, so these mats definitely are not gonna slip. So let's go over to the passenger side. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the passenger carpet here. What's nice about these two is you can wash them with water. You can just kind of take a hose, take them out of the car, use a hose of water, wash them off. You can wash them at any car wash, and they're super, super easy to clean. So again, here's the look. It looks super nice. You have the Model Y logo there, the 3W logo, and under the seat, you have the under seat mat as well. So I'll just push the seat back. And this actually, like I said, it acts as a little storage compartment. There's a raised portion on the front and the back of the mat there, so you can use that to store some little items. And that'll actually stop things from rolling back behind your seat too. I know that's an issue with a lot of people, constantly having water bottles roll back and forth. So with that little storage compartment there, you're not gonna have that issue anymore. So let's go ahead and do the rear of the car. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out the passenger carpet now. And this one's a little bit more intense because it's bigger. We'll just fold that up for now. And I'm gonna take the 3W mat. Again, very premium mat, it looks amazing. I'm definitely gonna keep this in here all year long. As much as I like carpet mats, this actually just looks way better. And it's gonna be much easier to clean, vacuum, so on and so forth. And it fits right in. I don't even have to go on to the other side of the car here to put this in. You can see the edges are raised, so it's full coverage around the whole perimeter of the passenger side. And you have the nice Model Y logo design there, which is pretty cool. It gives you some extra grip too for your feet. Your feet aren't gonna slip here. When it's raining and it's wet, you can get right in the car without worrying about slipping. And that is a cool, cool look. All right, so now I have the three pieces for the back of the rear seats. We're gonna go ahead and put that in. So I'm gonna use the handy feature with the new Model Y Juniper to put the seats down from the button. All right, so I'm gonna put on the left side first. Just gonna go ahead and lay this down like so, right over here. and just match it to the edge of the rear seat. And you can see it's molded to perfectly fit around with the full design of the seat. So you have those little curvatures there. So that's good. Gonna do this middle one now. So we do have this message here from 3W Liners. You can cut out this portion. They have a scissor sign saying cut along the dotted line here if you are using the hookups on the back of the rear seats. So that's up to you. You can keep it. For me, I don't use the hookups, but if you do use them, you can cut these right out. So it's a cleaner look for those of you that don't have the hookups. And then again, if you do use them, you can just cut it right out. So next we're gonna do the middle seat here. Same thing, just run it along the edge of the back of the seat. And you still have access to this cutout here as well as the center console handle there. So we can go ahead and put that seat back up. And we're gonna put up the other seat as well. And you can see everything fits perfectly. And nice rugged look on the back here. All right, so they did give us mats for both the sub trunks and the rear trunk piece. So we have the two pieces here. I'm just gonna take this out for now. I already took out the other piece. We can see if you're storing stuff, you're gonna get some dirt. I have some sand in here from the beach, but they did give us this very nice sub trunk mat as well for the first layer of the sub trunk. So that goes there just like that. Looks amazing, very rugged, very premium look. And you can see I keep a lot of my tools. I keep my car jack down here, so there's a lot of depressions in the carpet. I was trying to keep this nice and neat, but we do have the sub trunk mat here from 3W Liners. So gonna put that in as well. That's gonna keep the sub trunk protected too from all my tools and other stuff that I store down here. So again, very nice fit. Now I'm gonna put the top portion of the sub trunk back on. So now I can put my car jack back down here, not worrying about the car carpet getting scratched. I can put my tools. As you guys know, I do suspension installs and accessory installs on Teslas. And gonna put the main trunk carpet back on, and then we're gonna put on the mat from 3W Liners. So we have this very big one-piece mat, which is awesome because it does fold. So if you do need to get to your other sub trunk here, you can just fold it and open up the sub trunk. And I'm just gonna unfold it now. And you can see just how great this looks. I can store a lot of stuff back in here and not worry about the carpet being scratched anymore. I can roll my luggage and not worry about anything being scratched. I have a bunch of boxes here that I can now store, like so. Actually put the seats down. So we're gonna use the whole mats today and store all my stuff and not worry about it being scratched. I have a ton of boxes here of things that I had in the trunk right before putting these mats in, so I can put everything in like so, and I'm not worrying about things being scratched. So just like this, there we go. So I just want to show you all how easy it is to clean these 3W Liners all-weather mats. You can see the back of the seats are perfectly clean. I didn't put anything on there. Here, I did put down my floor jack that has extremely, extremely dirty wheels. Thankfully, I didn't put it on top of the carpet mat, so that would have really been a mess. I'm glad I have these 3W Liners all-weather mats, and I'm just going to use some interior cleaner here. And this is just an interior cleaner for plastic and leather. So this is a rubber floor mat, right? But let's see what we can do. Just something basic. Just spray it on here. We can already see without me even scrubbing, the dirt is coming right off. And I'm just gonna take a microfiber cloth, and wow, just like that, it cleaned it all up. Let's wipe these too. It gets all that dirt right off. Now you could also just rinse these with a hose. If you go to a car wash, they'll clean them there for you also. Unfortunately, I live in an apartment building, so I don't have access to a hose. But just like that, this looks amazing. Wipe all this stuff off. And wow, look at the difference before and after. So as we can see here, the mat basically looks brand new again. I've had it for 2 weeks. I just figured I'd throw this part in the video here for you guys to see how I'm liking the mats, how I'm maintaining it, and how easy it is to maintain them. Again, if I had a hose or I was going to a car wash, I could just easily rinse the whole thing with the hose. You can even vacuum it too if there's any, I have some sand here from the beach, so you can vacuum it. And it is as simple as that. So like I said, these are anti-slip. They're premium quality material, very nice rubber. And I'm just really very satisfied with them. I had cheap all-weather liners in my previous car. I think it was less than $100 for the front and rear seats. And I just didn't like the quality of them. I used them for one winter. I took them out. I never bothered putting them back in the car again. I just stayed with the carpets. So I've been anti putting all-weather mats back in my car, but after seeing the quality of these ones, they look so premium. They look way better than the carpet mats. So 3wliners.com, I'll link this mat in the description. They have 2 separate mats for the Tesla Model Y Juniper. They have mats for the original Model Y, Model 3, Model 3 Highland, so check them out. You can save with my discount code down below. All right, just sitting down in the car now with the mats and using the heel pad for the first time. It's actually very nice, feels good. My foot is not slipping on it at all, which is nice, so I can kind of just rest my foot there like before, but with the added non-slip function. And again, it looks very nice. I love the silver with my silver pedals already. It just accents the car even more. Such a great look. The design is definitely very anti-slip. These are extremely slippery shoes that I'm wearing, so the anti-slip, it works very well. I have to really push and I'm still not sliding, so really love that part of it. And looking over at the passenger seat, it's just such a premium look again. I'm looking at the passenger floor there. So thanks again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if this is something you're interested in. Again, I've never really liked all-weather mats, but this looks super premium, and hope you guys enjoy it too. If you guys do buy it, let me know how you like it down in the comments. I am very, very happy with these mats from 3W Liners and looking forward to having an easier time cleaning the car and not worrying about scratches everywhere. Again, because the mats cover along the edges of the car too. They have the full coverage, which is great. So thanks again for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Putting out these videos basically every other day on YouTube, and see you next time.